This show is proudly brought to you by the #Me Network.
And now, #Radio NZ.
/.com.
Welcome to #Radio. I'm Fid McAwesome.
And I'm V8 Matty.
And on this week's Uncultured Roundup of social media, web, tech, gaming, and pop culture, we've got a bit of pop culture to talk about this week because Carice and I were at the Oz Comic Con in Sydney.
Yeah, they looked all sorts of awesome.
Yeah, so we'll have a bit of a chat about what we saw there. We'll have a bit of banter about what we thought of the big Apple announcement last week.
Yes, Apple announcement.
Yep, and a few other bits and pieces, including some games. But we start off the show every week with the news with Carice McAwesome.
And now the news with Carice McAwesome.
And Carice McAwesome can't be with us this week.
Why not?
Well, we went to Oz Comic Con.
Yep. What did she catch?
No. She didn't catch anything. She was so amazed that we could actually walk around it because it wasn't wall-to-wall people like some of the other conventions we've been to, that she's still roaming around enjoying the freedom.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's out taking photos of a bridge.
Yes. Daily.
I noticed. So did the rest of the world. Thanks, Carice.
So anyway, we will actually talk about Comic-Con because we were there over the weekend. Like I just alluded to, probably one of the most organised conventions I've ever been to.
Is it your first overseas one, away from Aotearoa?
First pop culture one. So I've been to a tech convention in Singapore.
Yep.
Been to a gaming convention here in Sydney.
You've been to CES too in Vegas, haven't you?
And I've been to CES in Vegas, yeah.
I want to go to Vegas.
Yeah. I don't know about what was thing like
E3?
E3, like was it wall to wall people and hard to move around?
Some parts were. Were. Most of the time it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean the cool stuff once it was all opened up and the public were in there, it was a bit hard to move around and get into what you wanted to, but it wasn't so bad.
Did you get an EA Play at all?
No.
Because EA Play would have been, I'd imagine, more stuffy because it was open to the public the whole time.
Yeah, no, we couldn't get in there. They were all booked out. They wouldn't take anyone.
Oh, wow. So anyway, Oz Comic Con though. As you know, Armageddon in New Zealand is probably the closest thing that we could compare it to. Mm-hmm. When you get in there, it's just wall-to-wall people. It's horrible to walk around. Amazing things to look at and do, but the flow of people is just terrible. The exact opposite at Oz Comic Con.
Was it just more spacious or smaller numbers or?
Well, I thought that, but no, apparently the numbers are quite comparable. More spacious, yes, but there seemed to be, I think it was more because they had smaller booths.
Right.
The other big thing that I did notice, you know how at Armageddon, every second booth is a booth of Chinese knockoff Pokemon stuffed toys and...
Yep.
Yeah,
it totally is.
A lot of the booths are the same thing.
Yeah.
At varying price levels. It's like they've actively gone, okay, we've got 2 people that sell cuddly toys, no more. We've got 1 that sells action figures, no more. They've made sure that it's not overly full of the same stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of that at Armageddon, eh? You're hesitant to buy anything because you know when you walk around the corner you're going to find the same thing for a few bucks less.
Yeah, you got to spend your morning at least walking around doing your homework.
Yeah, you have to do a full recce of the entire layout of the place to scope out the things that you were wanting to buy, which one's cheapest where.
Exactly. Don't buy the first Mario hat you see. Have a walk around first.
Mm-hmm. You might even find one if you're lucky.
Now, one thing that is missing from Oz Comic Con, and it's probably because they have separate gaming conventions over here, is there's no gaming section.
Ugh.
So it was all comics, pop culture, movies, everything along those lines, anime.
How do you do that without including games when it's such a big crossover?
I think it's because in a few weeks' time they've got the EB Games Expo here.
Not EB Games, Fid.
Oh, they're just a sponsor.
Dirty EB.
But that's the big games conference or games convention that they have here, and then they've got PAX in Melbourne a couple of weeks later.
Okay.
Yeah, so I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was gutted that I didn't have the cash on me to get a tattoo because they were doing like $200 tattoos at the event.
Yeah.
Full color, decent size. They're amazing. Like, that was $200 for like one of the Flash ones.
Wait, couldn't you just pay that any time at any tattoo parlor?
Not over here, mate.
No?
No, the tattoo I got, the Carnage one I've got was worth $400.
Really? That's
Yeah.
tiny.
No, it's only because my arm's tiny.
Well, it's still tiny.
Yeah.
If you did that
No.
tattoo on my arm, it wouldn't even go halfway across.
No, but really well priced. The only thing that was ridiculously expensive was the food, which is standard convention prices.
Yep. So you had like a $6 300ml Coke and
Yeah, $6 pie.
yeah,
Actually, I think it was $6.50 for the pie. There you go.
$6.50.
I'm not even being sarcastic.
And they would have been shitty Australian pies.
Oh, my God, my kingdom for a decent pie.
Yeah, we do
This
have
is the third
good
time
here.
I've had this conversation today.
About pies.
About pies, about New Zealand pies in particular. I bumped into a mate today from Te Awamutu, actually from Cambridge. And we were having a chat, and I said to him, bro, if I knew you, if I'd thought about it, man, I should have got you to bring over some pies, smuggle them.
Smuggle me some pies over.
Yeah. Pies or reduced cream's another one that I'm hanging out for. I want some kiwi dip.
You can buy that over there.
No! Like, Coles have it once in a while in the international section. That's it. They don't. New Zealand's the only country that sells reduced cream.
Bullshit. It must just have a different name.
No, it doesn't. I have done the Google research.
I'm going to come back to this. I'm going to find you somewhere to buy reduced cream in Sydney. It's
There
ridiculous.
are New Zealand food shops that sell it, but it's really expensive. You're talking like $10 or okay, maybe not $10, but it's really expensive for a can of reduced cream.
Oh, well, then you
No,
got to
no.
decide how much you really want that dip.
So Mum and Dad are coming over. She's going to fill up a suitcase for me full of New Zealand junk food.
Is reduced cream junk food, though? I mean,
It is. It's
it's a dairy product. How would you get on taking that overseas?
It's a canned dairy product.
Yeah, but still.
I'm sure the Kiwis in the airport will be like, going to Australia? Taking it to your mates?
Yeah. No, I'm going to take it over to Australia. I'm going to open the can and I'm going to grow cows. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to genetically grow cows from this reduced cream because that's how it's done.
Yeah. Yeah, what else did we get up to at Comic-Con? Okay, what was cool? Okay, being in Australia, you got the benefit of a bigger population, so we get stalls over here that you wouldn't get in New Zealand, like Star Wars had a stall.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so got to see the Captain Phasma costume,
Yeah.
Kylo Ren's costume, and one of the screen-used Stormtrooper costumes from
Nice.
The Force Awakens. That was pretty cool. So it's actually on the video. I did a Facebook Live from the event.
No, you should post it on the hashtag me.co.nz site with a wee write up there and you should. I saw you posted about Comic-Con. You should put the video in there.
Yeah. There's a video of another thing that we did, which was that's actually in the post on hashtag me.co.nz. Is we got a lesson in how to do resin molding for special effects.
Now that was making what, like coins or something?
That's what they were making with it. There's just a nice quick example of what they could do.
And Carice would be looking at how to make sex toys. That's what she does, right?
Probably.
We can talk about her. She's not here.
I can't lie. It's probably one of the first things that popped into her head.
Yeah. She was looking at all of that latex and silicone and stuff that gets hard.
Yeah, wait for the review.
Yeah. She would have been thinking, I'm gonna wait till Fid's asleep and then I'm gonna make a mold of his tiny little pecker. Then I'm gonna multiply those dimensions by 6.
Then I
and
can have what I
recast
really
it
need.
for how I really need it. Yeah.
What are the other things okay, very cool. And we're hoping to get our hands on one of these for a review. There's an Australian company that develops like quite unique electronics. And one of the products that they've actually developed is a floating Star Wars Death Star. That's a Bluetooth speaker.
Okay, that took a long time to say.
I know, Crease distracted me. She just walked in.
I know.
Yeah.
With a mean look in her eye.
Yeah. So move your mic before I turn it on.
All right.
Yeah. I said we're just waiting for Crease to sit down.
We were just killing time till she got here anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Just killing time. All right. Oh, you can't hear Matt. You don't have headphones.
Oh, go get me some.
All right, we'll keep the banter going. Anyway, so Bluetooth speaker, really cool. It floats and it actually turns as well, so it looks like it's doing a turny roundy thing like the Death Star would.
Oh, so it's spinning, it's rotating.
That's the thing, turny roundy is the technical term.
So how big is it?
I'd say about the size of a baseball.
A baseball is pretty small.
Okay, what's a big baseball?
A softball.
A softball? Is that what the big one is?
Softball's the big one.
Okay, about the size of a softball.
You're an idiot. You're such a sportsman.
I know. I do the sports.
Yeah.
I do watch sports though, and I watched CM Punk get his ass kicked over the weekend.
Didn't he get his head handed to him?
My lord, I was supporting him. I've been following his thing. I actually thought, following his training over the last 2 years, you know, he's done the right thing and he's trained until he's ready. He was not ready.
I don't know. He did really well as a punching bag.
Yeah. Did you see his face in the press conference?
Yeah, man. He was all brutalized on the side of his head.
He cried.
Well, he cried at everything. They talked to him about his wife, and he had a cry.
Yeah, I didn't hear it, but
he called the journalists a bastard because he was going to make him cry again.
Is this CM Punk?
Yeah, we're talking about CM Punk.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, so CM Punk, UFC 203.
Yeah.
Yeah, got destroyed. But, you know, you got to start somewhere. You can't, not everyone's going to go in there and have a flawless record from the start.
Yeah, well, I mean, not everybody gets the chance to go in there with a 0-0 record for starters, but Dana White's come out and said he won't be having his second fight in the UFC, apparently.
Oh, has he? Has he said CM Punk's gone? That's it.
He hasn't said CM Punk's gone. He said his next fight probably won't be in the UFC, though.
Oh.
So I'd say what he's going to probably do is send him off to some smaller organisation to get some experience and then come back. Because, I mean, the guy draws money.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? That pay-per-view had, one decent name on it apart from Punk?
I don't know. I don't even know who else fought in it.
I actually only watched the CM Punk fight.
I only watched it on a Facebook clip like a couple days later.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So, yeah. You know what it's like with sport in this country. Unless you've got money dripping out of your ass, you can't watch sport in this country.
No, and you can't... have they blocked UFC Fight Pass over there? They probably have. Sky TV probably have.
They've probably got injunctions against everything and everyone.
You fucking awkward.
Fucking all this shit.
all fun and games until someone loses their shit.
Fuck, my phone's over there. Can you pass it?
I hear you better now.
Awesome.
All right. Can you hear me?
Who?
All right. We'll start again.
Yeah, so we've got about 3 minutes there from about quarter of an hour in that needs to be cut out.
So Dana White said that he is kind of expecting CM Punk to start from the bottom as an amateur and work his way back up.
Probably what he should have done in the first place.
Yeah.
It was pretty terrible fight.
It was horrible watching him get smashed.
There was a few moments there where I actually thought he was going to turn him over.
Yeah.
And he just could not turn him back over.
Yeah, unfortunately, I now think wrestling is completely and utterly fake.
Yeah, I started to get that idea as well. Because he used to always win.
Yeah.
The WWE.
Although, my highlight of the night was hearing his theme music again. Because he had the benefit of using another band's music, not WWE produced music. So he can take it wherever he goes.
Wow.
He looks...
I know, right? I'm such a fucking nerd.
But he looked so smug when he walked out.
Yeah, not so much in the press conference afterwards.
I know.
He was very gracious in defeat, though, and he was pleasant the whole time.
Oh,
I liked his
Same in the
demeanour.
build-up as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the build-up as well. Like, he knew that he was the underdog. He knew that his chance
there was... he knew there was a above-average chance that he was going to get his ass handed to him, and he did.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. What tech stuff have we talked about?
We've talked about...
We've just been doing Comic-Con.
Comic-Con.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So is that the sports section of the hashtag Me Sportscast done?
Yeah. Must be.
Yeah.
How about those All Blacks?
No idea. I know they had a game.
They were
You winner?
caned.
How about those Chiefs? Let's talk about them.
It's not.
We could do a sports cast, couldn't we, eh?
We could almost. I could
Oh, you
pretend I know what
can't.
I'm talking about. That'd be awkwardly funny.
Oh, look, the Chiefs got a bit carried away with the stripper. Very bad, very naughty. I'm sure it happens all the time, but it only hit the news because it was the Chiefs.
Yeah.
That's literally the only news I know about rugby.
Say.
The All Blacks played Argentina on Saturday night here in Hamilton.
I did see that. Only because Twitter, all the Hamiltonians I follow on Twitter are all tweeting about it.
I'm guessing New Zealand won. I'd be pretty angry if
I
they
think
did.
it was like 57-20 odd, wasn't it?
It was really close for the first hour.
Yeah.
Oh.
In the
that
last
makes
20
for a good
minutes, we whacked on another 30 points kind of thing. So, yeah, 57-22 was the final score, but it was not an accurate reflection of how the game went.
Yeah. All right, why don't we talk about some tech?
Okay.
Go
I
on,
want
then.
to talk about the iPhone.
The iPhone 7.
The iPhone 7, yep.
It's headless.
Headless?
Headless? No, it's headphones that have no jack.
The phone that has no headphone jack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your technical prowess astounds me.
Yeah.
All I did see though that Tim Cook, the CEO, had put out some photos taken from the iPhone 7.
Yeah.
And I'm going to admit the camera is pretty nice.
So
action.
you're going to base that on the pictures that Tim Cook shared.
Yeah, because they won't be doctored at all.
There's no way that anything professional went on there. That was just average nobody taking a few snapshots.
Yeah.
It wasn't a photographer with perfect lighting and perfect scenario.
Well, it was taken at a game, at an NRL game.
Wouldn't have been an NRL game.
NFL.
NFL.
Yeah.
See, I know my abbreviations.
You sure
In the
do.
sports, we should do a sports cast.
We should. We should not. So yeah, it's only based off that. I'd like to see how everybody else's photos is going to come out.
Yeah, well, Huawei were the first to sort of tweet out that you can buy a phone the same size as the iPhone with a dual camera like the iPhone, and it comes with the 3.5mm headphone jack with no charge, at no charge.
Wow.
Yeah, the P9.
The P9.
Yeah.
So yeah, Apple's innovations, waterproof phone. No one's done that before.
Samsung.
No headphone jack. No one's done that before.
Moto.
The dual cameras. No one's done that before.
Huawei and LG.
G.
Stereo speakers. No one's
Everybody.
done that before. Damn it! What have they done then?
There's
They
one.
made it white.
No, Huawei have done that too. Actually, almost everybody's done that. But it comes in black.
Yeah, it comes
Two
in black
blacks.
now.
2 blacks. Comes in matte black and shiny black.
And they've done something better than Samsung.
The battery doesn't explode.
No, they've released a phone more expensive than a Note 7.
Oh,
Wow.
That's impressive. How much is it going to retail for?
Okay, if you want the iPhone 7 Plus
Mm-hmm.
in the top end, the 256 gig unit,
Yeah.
$1,829.
Holy shit.
That is a lot of money.
I know, and because you're paying like $400 to go from the bottom one to the 256 gig one. So the 128 gig is $1,629. It's like each time the size increases, it goes up by $200.
Yeah.
How the hell do they justify that when it's simply storage?
And it's just flash memory as well.
So I've got a question, right?
Oh my god,
And
I've
it's-
got more than one.
Regarding these prices. So people are going to go out there and spend $1,800 on a phone, but they won't upgrade their laptop.
Yeah, because people
Or
don't
computer?
upgrade laptops for like 4 or 5 years. People expect their laptop to last them at least 4 years, generally. And it's weird, eh?
Generally, I kind of expect that from a phone.
I mean, we were not happy with phones that were $1,000 cheaper than this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. When this show first started, we were taking the piss out of Apple's $900 phone.
Yeah. Now they've doubled the price,
Yeah.
and I'm twice as bemused.
Yeah.
There's no way I'd ever pay that much. Just over $1,000 is the most I've paid for a new phone, and that hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really hurts.
Can we talk
paying
about
that
the
much for a
headphone
phone.
jack for a sec?
Wait, what?
Can we talk about the headphone jack for a sec?
Sure.
The lack of one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a big deal that it's not there. I still don't.
Why
'Cause
not?
of the Bluetooth?
Well,
wireless?
because you can get Bluetooth headphones for a reasonable price. There is a dongle there if you're insisting on using cabled.
Well, it's not that you'd be insisting
dongle.
on using cabled. You'd be insisting on using the 7 pairs of headphones you already own.
Yeah. Or that.
But can you use other pairs of headphones with it? Or
Yes,
can
you
you
can.
only use
You can.
Apple's
No, you can use any headphones.
$200
Well, that's the thing. Is
Oral-B
that's
look-like
where I think
headphones?
it's ridiculous. I think the Bluetooth headphones that they're selling for $200. It's $200 American too, isn't it?
No, it's like 80 American.
Yeah. Or however much it's going to be. They're ridiculously overpriced.
But you're aware that there are AirPods and AirPods that you can get for this new phone.
Yeah. So
There's
the
AirPods spelt with an E, as in your ears, and they have a cable and a lightning connector plug.
Yeah.
Those will be the
Don't-
ones that come with the phone.
Yeah.
And then you can get AirPods, which is AIR. They're the Bluetooth wireless ones, which you're going to pay a lot more money for if you don't want to plug into the lightning connector.
And
Yeah.
other ones that look like the Oral-B toothbrush?
They are. They absolutely look hideous. They look exactly like the original earbuds with the cables chopped off.
Yeah, but they're just overpriced. Like, you can actually get Bluetooth earbuds that retail for about $40 to $50.
Yeah,
Probably not
you
good.
buy a different brand and you'll get much better quality for less.
Yeah. So I don't think the 3.5 is being gone is a big deal.
I do.
If you're going to pay $1,800 for a phone,
Why can't you
Or-
plug your headphones into the bastard at that price?
No, but the thing is, if you can afford that,
So we're going to give you
can-
less and charge you more.
the thing is, if you can justify spending $1,800 for a cell phone, you can justify spending $100 on the earpods. Or
It really comes down to if you're going to spend $1,800 on an iPhone, you don't deserve headphones.
Yeah.
in actual
I
fact, let's
agree.
be honest here. If you're going to spend $1,800 on a phone, take that $1,800, go across to another store, buy a better phone for about $900, and then a pair of good plug-in headphones for $200, and spend the change on something nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, treat
Maybe
yourself.
Treat yourself, yeah.
give your kids a bit of lunch to take to school or something.
Oh, don't be silly.
Getting carried away.
Getting carried away, mate.
Was there anything else about the iPhone that you wanted to discuss?
Not really. There's really nothing else.
Yeah, the
Who
little
discussed-
one, the 4.7-inch one, starts from $1,200.
That's still fucking ridiculous.
It is. They're just way overpriced. Absolutely ridiculous. They've done nothing courageous and nothing innovative.
Yeah.
So, do you know that there's actually a possibility that that price is going to go up?
Why? Where's this come from?
Pardon?
Where's this come from?
Well, it'll mainly probably go up for Australia and New Zealand at least.
Of course it will.
Yeah.
Boat tax.
Yeah, a little bit of that. So, China markets are currently crashing.
Yeah.
Well, they're not crashing, they're on the decline.
Yeah.
Which normally means that this is when that happens.
But
Up
Apple's not a
goes.
Chinese company, so we're okay.
Yeah, but it's a Chinese manufactured phone.
Yeah.
No, it's made in America. It's tough.
It says designed in California. It must be made there.
I think
So-
Apple have just... I don't understand Apple anymore. They make average products at ridiculous prices, and they just stick it in your face until you're used to it and you just accept it.
Yeah, and the price and the features they always come out with are at least a year old. For that everyone else has been doing. So next year we will have the exploding iPhone.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That's what I'd
Samsung
pay
did
for.
it. Yeah, Samsung did it. We'll do it now.
So, Chris, you were saying the S7 might be recalled as well,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've read the same thing today.
as well as the Note, which is already
As well as the
in the
Note.
pup.
Yeah, so the Note, it's just gotten worse and worse and worse. So today, I think it was a 6-year-old was allegedly burnt by an
Why?
exploding phone.
Why was a 6-year-old playing with a phone after all the public information
what I
about
wanna know.
exploding phones?
I have no idea.
That's
Somewhere
piss
else,
poor parenting, as far as I'm concerned.
somewhere in Australia, somebody lost their car because the phone exploded in the car.
Yeah, the hotel room.
Hotel room that was in Sydney this week.
Yeah, $1,400 worth of damage done there.
That's not
Yeah,
even the
so
price of an iPhone.
Oh, yeah, so he's probably
That's a good point.
still saves money.
Apple's rethinking their whole car strategy. So you know how they were doing the
We don't know anything about the strategy though.
Oh, the Apple
No.
Anyone could say
self-driving
anything.
cars or whatever.
yeah. So this week they've laid off. I think it was like 14 people so far.
14 people, that's not very many from Apple, is it?
No, but it's a sign of what's to come. So this was unannounced layoffs,
Yeah.
and it's only Monday, which technically is Sunday over there.
That's a good point.
Hmm.
They're probably Friday. They probably got the envelope on the way out the door and they've only just opened it up on
Opened
Sunday.
it up. So tomorrow there'll probably be more.
I hope so.
Because I'm going to focus on their phone. I'm
So
guessing.
where did these people lose their jobs? Where were they?
They were actually in, I think it's called Titan, the Titan project.
Which is the car division, is it?
Yeah,
So where are they based, though?
in the US.
In the US. So we don't care about the US ones losing their jobs, do we? It's all those Chinese ones who have got hungry mouths to feed.
Yeah, so these are all the researchers, I think. I'm not too sure.
Well, R&D, unless you keep on R&Ding, at some stage you run out of a job, don't you?
Oh, gaming.
You can now pre-order Windows 10 PC games from the Windows Store.
Pre-order.
So you can pre-order. That's a part of the Xbox Play Anywhere digital games. So with the Xbox Play Anywhere, you buy it on Xbox, you get it on Windows. You can also just buy it direct through Windows 10 now, through their store.
Yeah.
So games like Recore, Forza Horizon 3, Gears of War 4, they can all be pre-ordered as of today. That started.
It's going to be interesting to see how they run on PC when they come out.
Now, I've been playing Forza Motorsport 6 Apex on Windows.
Okay. Thoughts?
It's absolutely brilliant now that they've got the wheel support.
Yeah. I saw you tweeting about it.
Yeah, so the game's out of beta. There's a story on the website.
Yeah.
That it's come out of beta. They've introduced the wheel support. And I'm 4K gaming now on my 4K TV with my PC running. So I'm doing 4K at 60 frames per second solid, because that's as many frame rates as my TV handles.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks glorious. Got the setup with the Logitech G920 wheel, and my, what are those? Turtle Beach Elite 800X wireless headset. So I plug that into the PC so I can have my wireless headset going while I'm racing cars.
All right, so Chris and I have been playing a game that we played 2 years ago on the Alpha.
Yeah. Tomorrow's Children.
Yeah, the Tomorrow Children. When we first played this 2 years ago, we thought it was weird, and then we got hooked on it, and we've actually been waiting for... Like, we put this up at least 3 months ago, saying... It was during E3.
Okay.
During E3, we brought it up, there was no news of Tomorrow Children. Why have we heard nothing from Tomorrow's Children? We've been on the Alpha. We know this game exists. It's a first-party PlayStation game developed in Japan.
Is it Japanese?
It's a Japanese one.
Okay.
Based a very Cold War Russian style of game. The concept is there was a nuclear fallout, the world has been demolished, and you are playing as a hologram little girl trying to rebuild towns.
As a hologram, how do you rebuild anything?
Don't question the technology.
How do you get outside without something projecting you?
You don't...
It's very advanced.
In Soviet Russia, you don't get projected. Projection gets you. I don't know.
That made no sense.
No.
Safety is number one priority.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And it actually is number one priority is safety.
Very cool game. I would say... Well, what would you compare this game to?
You can't.
It's kind of Minecrafty in the respect that you've got to mine stuff to get rocks and stuff that they can use to build things, but you don't actually build them.
Yeah. You have no choice. You're actually playing with other people.
Yeah.
Is it like a cross between Fallout and... Well, in the sense that it's post-apocalypse.
Yeah, but it doesn't really look post-apocalyptic.
Oh.
Well, I don't know. It's their version.
Have you ever played Minecraft on super flat mode?
Have I ever played Minecraft?
Oh, okay.
Okay. It's not good. It is kind of like Minecraft on... Yeah, but it's...
I would say Google it, have a look. We'll have an article up on #me.co.nz anyway.
Yeah, it is just as addictive as it was in the beta testing, alpha testing.
Yeah. They have changed a few things from them, but nothing really important. It's just... Yeah.
You do have to work together, and you're working with complete strangers.
Yeah.
Is there like chat?
Comrades.
No.
No, there's no chat, so it's all silent.
So how do you even work with your teammates there that are playing if you can't?
You just see what they're doing and you go along and help them.
Yeah, so when there's monsters that are coming...
But there's only certain people you can help too, because you've got to be the same rank as them.
Yeah, so when monsters are trying to attack your town and you see somebody firing a gun, you go hop in another gun and you fire as well to help save the day.
Some holographic bullets.
Yeah. You mine, and because you're doing it all collectively, so when they get tickets or when they get rewarded, you
For
get
the
rewarded.
greater good of the people.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
Well done, everybody. Here, have some vodka.
Yeah.
Good game, check it out. It's quite a cheap one too. It's only about $40 on the PlayStation Store.
Oh, yeah? Sure.
Yeah.
Mm.
And?
Nope, that's all we've been playing.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah. I never got a chance. I wanted to get onto Overwatch over the weekend, but never did. And my son wanted me to play with him. My son wanted me to play with him on Sunday night, and I was just too tired. Couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, I downloaded Overwatch, but I never actually played it.
Yeah.
Got
It's actually one of
carried
those
away on
games I've
Forza.
been meaning to get along to buying.
Yeah. Except I hate buying games. Because they cost money that I don't have.
Yeah.
But with my my gaming computer, my Intel-powered gaming PC, there is a lot of scope there for Steam games.
So which you can download super fast too.
I can indeed. I just need to hang out for those sales where they drop the prices, and then I'll hammer my big pipe connection as hard as it goes.
Yeah.
Did I tell you?
No.
I saw on Big Pipe's Twitter feed the other day.
Oh, I saw this myself.
On the Elite plan will be getting a free upgrade to Gigabit.
Yep.
Nice.
Fuck you.
So from the 1st of October, I should be going Gigabit.
Yep. And our Skype sessions will still be really shit because of the connection at our end.
That's right. I'll have 1,000 times faster internet than you.
It's a shame you can't send internet speed through the internet.
Yeah. If I could share it with you. If we could do like internet share.
Yeah, so like half of your gigabit connection would be fine for you. And just send us the other half.
Maybe we can find a way that I can just send my internet to you. You can receive it via another modem.
Yeah.
See, I like that idea, but having seen how Australia deals with internet, it'd probably get lost.
Yeah. Get lost in the service.
Mate, there's a lot of sand out there, mate. It's hard to find anything.
Yeah. And I'm picking it'll just get distributed amongst all 25 million Australians, which will actually bring up the speed shitloads.
Yeah. Whose fault is it? Telstra?
Government.
Government. Always blaming the government, eh?
No. Everybody blames.
Doesn't matter what country you guys live in, you're going to blame the government for everything.
Yeah.
Bloody white man coming along stealing our internets.
Says the Irishman.
Yeah.
You don't get much whiter than Irish.
Stole Australian people's jobs.
Yeah.
Bloody immigrants.
Yeah. So the Apple Watch looks like a vast improvement, though.
Waterproof?
Oh, see, I've got dibs. Not dibs. I reckon that the Nike one, the one where they've partnered with Nike.
Have they?
Yes, they've got a Apple Watch that's coming out that's been partnered with, where they've partnered with Nike.
Because the iWatch or Apple Watch, whatever it is, they've included GPS, made it waterproof. Those two things alone make it.
It's actually pretty good.
Desirable to a sporty person.
Yeah.
Add Nike logo on there, and you've just upped it, up the game.
Yeah.
So I actually think this is a really massive threat to Fitbit and Jawbone.
There's tons out there. There's TomTom, Garmin. There's a whole range of them that we don't tend to see because they're not doing all the other techie stuff.
Yeah. Garmin had to do something. The bloody GPS navigation market must have fucking fallen to bits.
Yeah, well, all your car stuff would have got replaced by just a phone cradle.
Yeah. Well, since we're going back to the Apple launch, there was one announcement that I did think was super cool.
Really?
Yep. It wasn't hardware, it was software.
What?
Mario.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The new Mario game coming out on the iPhone. Hopefully it'll be ported to Android as well. They never said it was going to be exclusive, which is good.
Could put Mario in a little Nazi outfit and you'd still like it, Fid.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Still, I don't think I'd pay $1,800 to be able to play
No, that's what
Mario.
I'm saying. It'll be ported to Android eventually, so I'll just play it there.
Yeah. I can't get over the price of those phones.
Since we've gone back to Apple, do you know that they're focusing on their announcement thing? It was only briefly mentioned, but it was the focusing on voice or biometric activation, voice activation for their computers.
Same thing that you can already do with Windows computers with Cortana.
Yeah, I'm thinking that that's not just about unlocking.
No, but you can do other things with Cortana as well. You can.
Yeah, but Cortana's a little bit shit when it comes to listening.
That's nice. Good. Have you used Cortana, Matt?
It's not available in New Zealand.
See, I had it on my computer back in NZ. I just had my computer set to Australia.
Yeah, but you don't get full functionality. It's really limited, so you can only do your unlocking and stuff.
Yeah. So
Because your country doesn't match the location, and you get all these bullshit things that come up.
yeah, so they're focusing on more activities.
How do you get Cortana up? Hey, Cortana.
No, that didn't work.
Okay, Cortana.
Wow,
Cortana.
this is working well.
It's a Hey
Maybe it
Cortana. I think it's Hey Cortana.
Hey, Cortana. No, it doesn't work. Maybe I haven't set it up on this computer.
Ask me anything.
Ask me anything. How do I make you fucking work? Why the fuck do Australia get
Oh,
here
there
and
you go.
there's Kiwis
I
we
haven't
don't
set
get
it
you?
up. There you go. I haven't set it up on this device.
Yeah, well, you set it up. You should be fine because you're in Australia. You should get full function. But we don't here. We can set it to Australia, but it still knows we're not in Australia, and so we don't get the full functions.
Yeah, hey, Cortana. What's up, camp?
Hey Cortana, where did the dingo take my baby? It's an oldie
Anyway,
but a
we're-
goodie.
We're starting to ramble now. It must be just about time to call it a week.
Yeah. Carice, did you have any news? Maybe we could finish with the news.
Okay, off the top of my head, Elon Musk. So you saw that they had a big crash. I think it was his car.
Yeah, car.
His.
His spaceship.
No, Elon Musk has got the cars.
He's got the spaceships too.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the cars.
Okay.
Which one does he? The Tesla cars?
Tesla, yeah.
Yeah, so they had a big, huge crash
Yeah.
not so long ago. Investigation was done. Turns out that it wasn't on autopilot at all. It was on normal pilot, normal drive mode. I
Human
guess.
driver.
Yeah. Which caused the error which created the crash. He came out this week and said that he is going to start using radar more effectively in the Tesla cars for the autopilot.
Elon Musk is a mad genius.
Yeah, we covered the Apple stuff, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yep. And
And we
exploding
covered
phones.
Samsung.
And we did a little bit of Comic-Con and talked about you making sex toys.
Oh, okay, cool. Amazon and Pandora.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're set to announce new versions of their music streaming.
Cool.
How different?
No idea.
Okay.
See, I've been
News
thinking
next
about
week.
trying the Google one.
Oh, Play?
No, not that one.
Red?
Red?
Shit, what's it called?
Google Music?
The one that works with Xbox.
Oh,
I don't know which one works as Xbox.
You don't know.
No. The only
That's
Google one I
marvelous.
know is Google Red, which gives you a free subscription to Google Music.
No, I can't remember what it is. But because with the Xbox, you can use the music and you can snap it to the side and play whatever music you want while you're playing, but you've got to have
Yeah.
it snapped to the side of the screen,
Oh, that sucks. So
which is a
you
dirty
on,
trick.
On PlayStation 4, you can use Spotify in game.
Yeah, which is cool
It's
because I have
just in-game.
Spotify, but I
Yeah.
don't have the other one. What's it called? Have you found it?
Haven't looked.
Oh,
Anyway,
One more
okay.
was Facebook.
What about Facebook?
So Facebook went through and deleted all of the Vietnam War photos that contained a girl running away from the napalm bomb.
because they didn't want anyone to think someone got away.
I'm thinking so. But they
No, we got them all.
Yeah, so it was I think a Swedish or Norwegian paper or something had put it on, and then it got deleted, and then it started getting deleted all across the
Facebook?
Facebook
Okay.
stuff,
The Facebook
Facebook
So this
statuses.
is a historical photo.
Xbox Groove.
Ah, is that what it's called?
It's Groove. So
Yeah.
Windows Groove.
So when Facebook were initially hit up, they were very staunch on the fact that because it contained image of child nudity. But
Historical photo.
yeah, but Norway or Sweden or whoever it was that did it weighed in with the Prime Minister even getting involved, saying it's a historic photo. There was context around it. And it actually took a couple of days for Facebook to say sorry and restore all of the images. Now, Facebook initially said that it was because of the algorithm, but specialists have actually come out and said behind every algorithm, especially when it comes to these type of images, there's actually people that go through and determine whether or not that photo meets standards, and then the algorithm is run. So there are now questions as to how are Facebook defining images, because it's actually actual people that trigger these algorithms to run and delete all similar images. That was just interesting.
There was.
You ready?
There was something. There was a one of the movie places who
Not Hoyt's Metro.
not Hoyt's Metro here in Hamilton. Wonderful, go see them. But it was one of the ones who sent themselves like cease and desist sort of stuff.
Oh,
takedown
Warner Brothers.
notices. Was it Warner Brothers?
Yeah, Warner Brothers.
What about sent themselves
Yeah,
cease and desist notice?
yeah, and like one day they sent all these cease and desist notices to all these different websites.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Including one
all
that
the
they own.
takedowns on YouTube of all their content, of their own content.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Isn't that a good one? Better work stories. Yeah, today
Yeah.
I told my boss to take his own content down from YouTube.
Awesome, right.
Why did they do a cease and desist or a
They're
content
just doing their
takedown?
takedowns, their DCMA takedowns.
This company's an idiot.
Yeah, that's funny, eh?
Yeah, this is the same company though that made Batman vs Superman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great film.
Anyway, on that note, are we all agreeing that it's the show done this time round? Third time lucky?
I know, you seem too eager to want to end it. I'm
I do, I
thinking
wanna
of
eat.
making it last longer.
I know. You're not hungry.
That's
yeah.
Fid's always like that though, isn't he, Chris? He just wants it to be finished, and you're like, but I was just getting started.
Started, yeah. Story of my life.
Yeah, Fid's, that's it. I'm going for a sandwich.
No, it's more like, go make me a sandwich.
All right. Well, yeah, a bit of an odd show this week, but
It was an odd show.
we'll
It
be
was
back
fun.
in fine form next week.
Well, maybe.
Maybe. Maybe it'll be a sports show next week.
We should actually consider doing a sports show. I
It'd
think
be
it would
the
be
worst.
stupid and funny.
Oh, it'd be the worst show. So many sports fans would be so annoyed.
I know, right? It'd be awesome.
It would be
Well,
quite
see,
funny.
Matt actually knows sports though.
Yeah, but
Not
you
all
don't.
sport, but I know some sport. But I'm not very current because I can't afford to watch sport. So I
So
just
that'll
have to
make it
catch the
even better.
highlights.
Yeah.
This is what I read online about sport today.
Yeah.
And I can talk about wrestling, which will fascinate you.
Yes,
That's
today
sport.
6 men hugged in their underwear. But sport was the winner on the day.
I don't know. 6 men hugging in their underwear. I think Carice is the winner of the day there.
And on that bombshell.
That's us. See you.
Rakete.
#me.co.nz